Mikey D here, your friendly neighborhood Goumba Gourmet. Welcome to my kitchen where we, come on, you can say it with me by now, where we cook, we eat, we drink a little vino, and everything else in life that stresses us out, forget about it. Let me have a little of this first, then I'll go on to this. Alright, so I've kind of been going through a whole bunch of stuff the last few days in my mind about what I'm going to cook. I'm on all these group pages on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, I don't even know anymore, so many different pages, and I put on my Facebook Mikey D Goumba Gourmet page, I kind of put out there, you know, hey, what do you guys think I should cook for my next video? Something fish, meat, fowl, pasta, whatever. So I got some things coming back at me and some suggestions, which I really love. You guys can do that, comment, do that even on my videos, you know, some comments, give me suggestions. I love that stuff. But what it does is kind of make me go like all over the place where I don't sleep. I'm like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? And also where I work, I get into conversations with people. So I've actually had some people, even single fathers, say to me they don't cook and they'd like to learn how to cook. So they said, you know, if you got a cooking channel, man, I'm gonna go on, I'm gonna check it out. You know, the simplest stuff would be great for me. You know, one guy was a single dad and he cooks for his daughter and stuff, and another one, you know, he's just on his own, he doesn't do much cooking, so he's like, you know, I'm not really a gourmet cooking and stuff. Well, I said, you know what, let me just do something simple. All right, you guys can do your own variation of this, leave some things out, put some things in, whatever you want, but it's going to be really simple. I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible. It's very tasty. I've made this plenty of times, and every time I make it, people love it. I've had requests for it, and you know, people say, hey, can you make that chicken and potatoes thing you do? So I'm going to do it this time. I'm doing something a little bit different with it. I'm adding some peppers into it. All right, so, but let me show you what I got here. We've got some chopped up potatoes. All right, I chunked them up. I've got red potato, I've got some Yukon Gold, and I've got one sweet potato mixed in. It's probably about 5-6 medium potatoes total. I've got 2 medium onions, and I've got some peppers. Cut 2 peppers. I like that for a little bit of flavor, and I like the color. I didn't go with the green this time, you know, even though there's less carbs in the green. All right, we've got chicken thighs. I've got actually a dozen chicken thighs. Man, these were on sale, they were great. So I bought the whole family pack and we're going to cook them up. I've got some Parmesan cheese, we've got paprika, we've got a little bit of, you know, the red crushed pepper. You can leave that out. You know, I don't know how many kids would be into that, but my family likes a little spice. We've got some garlic powder, I've got onion powder. We've got my Italian seasonings, okay? So you got the rosemary, oregano, thyme, marjoram, dillweed, and sage. Okay, that's one combination thing. You can buy it just that way. You've got some coarse salt, black pepper. I've got some chopped garlic. All right, that's the one in the jar. Got some white wine. And we've got some olive oil and butter. So we're going to do this real simple, real quick. All right. Let's take a little olive oil. Put it in the pan. Take our chicken. I don't know if we're going to have any room for the potatoes and the peppers, because we're going to cook this all up in one pan. Okay? Look at that. Real simple. Okay? Now, let's mix that around in the olive oil. A little more on top. Yep, it's going to be oily. You're going to get the juices from the skin as it is. You can take the skin off if you want. We're a family that likes the skin, because at the end of this, after we cook it all up, and it's baked for probably about 90 minutes on about 400, 425, we're going to probably broil it a little bit. Okay, let me just wash my hands here a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we got the chicken thighs all oiled up. So next, we're going to put a little bit kosher salt. Okay. Now we got about 1.5 teaspoons. Next, let's take that black pepper. And you got about the same. Okay. Garlic powder. Okay. Onion powder. We're going to save a little bit of that because we're going to need it. Okay, we got some onion powder. Little paprika. Paprika is always nice for a little bit of color. Now we've got our Italian seasonings. Just sprinkle it on. Okay, next I've got that chopped garlic. Alright, so this we're just going to spread around because we've already got the garlic powder on there, but this is a totally different taste, and I like that in there also. Okay? Next, a little of that Parmesan cheese. Okay. I'll save a little bit of all of this. Okay, next, all we're going to do is the potatoes. Start sprinkling around, put it around the sides. Okay, we just keep lining around. Now, of course, you don't have to make this much chicken, and you'll have some more room in your pan. Now, as this cooks, all these flavors will all gel together. Okay, they're all gonna, because you're gonna create a lot of juice from this chicken. So we're gonna have to actually pour some off as we go, probably intervals of maybe every half hour. Okay, take the onion, do the same. Okay, take your pepper. That's pretty colorful, huh? All right, now, the reason why we saved a lot of this is because now we're going to season up the vegetables, the potatoes, the onion, the pepper. And we got a little more of the salt on there. Okay, your black pepper. Okay, garlic powder. Onion powder. And if you like less seasoning, just put less, that's all. Season it the way you like it. Okay, we've got more of the Italian seasoning, your paprika. Oh, this is so colorful. Okay, and you've got your Parmesan cheese. Now, there's one other thing we have to add. Anybody who knows me, who knows the Goumba, what do we add? We add a wine. All right, so now we take that, we got about 3/4 of a cup. A nice dry white wine. All right, real simple. You know where most of the work is getting done? It's getting done in the oven. So we're going to take this, we're going to put it in the oven. We've got to set about 400, 425. Let me see. 400. I want to cook it slow. So we'll do it 400. We're going to do this, probably going to be about 90 minutes or so. All right, but we're going to check it as we go. And as that juice builds up, we can pour it off. If you want to save some of it for later, whatever, make some stock or whatever you want to do with it, you do with it. But this is going to go in the oven just like this. Well, let's go. Okay, we're done. So that cooked up at about 400 to 425. I did raise it a little bit, and we were about, I guess it's been about 90 minutes or so. and I broiled it a little bit at the end just to get that little crisp. Okay? So let's take it out and let's give it our taste test. Okay, so let's do our taste test. Hey. It's pretty good. I like it. Oh, I mean the chicken. Okay, so we're all done. Let's take a piece out. This one looks good. Put that on the plate. Remember, when we got a dish where we have a little bit of everything going on, we've got some peppers, onions, we've got potatoes. We want to get a taste of everything. All right, even the sweet potatoes we mixed in there. We want everything, right? Here's your peppers. Okay, let's give this a shot. Oh, what's that? A little piece of little parsley. Okay, so we'll cut that chicken. Oh, that looks good. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Okay. Oh, we got sweet potatoes. We got onions. We got peppers. A little bit of everything. Oh my God. You guys are going to love this. Was that not easy, simple? The oven did all the work. Okay, all I had to do was drain a little bit along the way as the juices built up. In fact, I've got a cup here if you want. Okay, you can make a gravy out of that, or if you want, take some of it. I mean, there's plenty in there as it is. All right, pour a little bit on. That's all you really need. I'm sorry, I just have to do this again. It's so good. And I didn't have lunch, and it's even better now. Okay, well, guys, this was easy, simple. Anybody can do this. My dog, my Shiba Inu, Chester, he can come and make this. Okay, it's simple. It's delicious. You're going to love it. Please try it and drop me some comments on YouTube. Please follow me. Okay, I appreciate the support, and I want to keep cooking. I want this thing to grow, and I want you coming in my kitchen, and I want us to do this all together and have some fun. There's going to be a lot more fun stuff coming up. All right, thank you again. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the comments and all the feedback I'm getting. It's incredible. It's wonderful on all the pages and all the social media stuff I am. Just Google me, you'll find me. All right, I really appreciate it. Again, thank you for coming into my kitchen where we cook, we eat, we drink a little vino, and everything else in life that stresses us out, forget about it.